So not much is going to be happening here.
Do you die again at the end?
I died right before this video.
I know. I'm asking if you die again.
No, I mean, like, in the interim of recordings, I died before this video. And so there's a 5-minute video in which I die. I come close to dying in this video.
That's... not... okay. I don't know how to respond to that. Some monsters drop golden teeth. You can sell them for money, which you can then use to buy nothing at all.
You know, it turns out that you were able to buy the occasional item from the shop. But it's like they're in such small numbers, it's not as useful as I hoped. But later
What do you mean small numbers?
Well, like, I went to the shop after all this time of not going there in this game. I went there, and there were like 2 netballs I could buy.
They limited the number of netballs that you could buy?
Yes.
That's idiotic.
In fact, in the course of playing in this video, I think I find more than 2 netballs on the board.
Well, I should hope so. They're like the cheapest possible healing item, aren't they?
Yeah. No, healing,
I mean, they're not even...
healing medicine is, but those are in short supply, too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess the netballs, what are they, 2,500 hit points?
Yeah.
Kind of vaguely, maybe useful.
Oops.
You're in the wrong era, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to go to the Game Gear era.
They make it so clear. I only need to go through 3 different levels of menu to figure out where exactly I need to be.
Well, yeah, I mean, that sounds right. Hey, at least there's some random people to pick up here. Like, here's Game Gear. And she's up your class level cap, and then she's there again. And now she gives you more... Wait, okay,
I still don't know what that means.
So I think that opened up a new skill slot. I hope. So technically we've seen some of this already.
Yeah. I don't think I did the same quests.
Well, I mean, there's nothing telling you which quest to choose, so I would assume that rolling the dice would give you a different result this time. Oh look, there are terrorists in this area. Oh no. No, I don't want to see this area.
You think you don't want to see it? I'm the one that had to play it.
Ugh.
Jump! Jump! Here we go!
What if someone turned bubblegum into a computer?
That would be a crisis.
No, we're not talking about good things here. We're talking about Sega Hard Girls.
We could talk about good things while Sega Hard Girls happens in the background.
We might have to. I think there's like 5 minutes in this video where I was just fumbling around in the menus trying to put together some semblance of a team that could actually do something in this game.
And failing, I assume?
No, it kind of worked. I mean, trying to work out... The characters don't have enough skills that you can combine in a meaningful way to, make an effective team against a given situation. And in fact, it's so bad that you really have to know exactly what the enemies that you're facing are going to be. You have to remember all of that, and then pick the characters based on that, and that's not easy to do.
Oh yeah, I can understand that.
It's like some of the enemies they don't look like anything that would have the weaknesses that they do, so there's no cue for it, you know?
Right. Well, like, is there like a manual or something that you can look up?
Maybe that'll be the next video. Maybe the next video we'll just go through the online manual for Sega Hard Girls.
Well, not the online manual, but I mean like the enemy record, a monster record, you know?
No, not as far as I...
There's not a monster record for this game?
No messing around from here.
That's absurd.
There might not be. I don't...
It would probably be in like a library function.
Yeah, well, there is a library function in the main menu. I don't remember it having a monster thing, though.
It has to.
So I kind of went through everything at the beginning when I first started playing, and I don't remember seeing that.
Well, it may not have been populated yet.
Attack! Attack! I'm a little embarrassed. Let's
Well, they're strong against ice. Oh, this music. Is it randomly generated, the music? Is it?
No, it's not. This is actually the song. Believe me, I've heard it enough.
I'm sorry.
It was put together with random elements of music.
She still doesn't do damage. She may as well be a punching bag. Oh, you're getting your ass kicked.
I can't dodge it.
It just hit you with a medicine bottle. It almost killed you.
You'd think it would heal me.
Yeah, you'd think, right?
I mean, seriously, look at them things. What is its weakness? Circles? You have circles you can throw it. No, it's got a circle for a mouth.
Yeah.
It's weak to triangles.
Trapezoids.
I have no idea what to do here.
Well, you're desperately hoping that the enemies don't kill you in their next turn, basically.
Or
and you have no way to solve that problem because there's no healing skills in this game. Consider the fact that like 90% of your character healing has come from leveling up.
Leaving it to you.
And like the other, and like 9 more of the remaining 10% is from you casting that double hit point spell.
And that's the only one like it in the game.
Yeah, no one else gets anything like it ever.
Ludia, our healer, still has the same heal spell that Segami has that doesn't really do anything.
Not at this point of the, not at this stage of the game, no.
They're level 30.
I know.
I'll show you the power of the protagonist.
What?
I'll slice you.
Dare you!
Dead.
Oh yeah, Neptune is still a clone, by the way.
Of course she is. Well, she's a bike.
Just looking at my options here. I used a skill or two. There's basically nothing else I can do but this now.
Do
Basically,
you die in this battle?
I don't think so. It's not. I know it's not looking good, but it turns out there's a solution to the problem.
Is there?
That's all I'm saying. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't pick up on it until the very end, but
Well, I might not.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice at all that I was actually going to lose this battle. Kind of hard not to, I know, but you know,
It's
to
pretty
be
obvious
fair,
at this
how
point.
often are we actually paying attention anymore when we do these?
I'm watching the video. It's just that there's very rarely anything interesting happening.
Yeah, it seems like only when there's dialogue boxes that we hate. God, that's really sad. This is a horrible game.
It's really bad.
Really, all the battle system is...
Is there no way for you to run from the battle?
No, that's what's happening right now. Somewhere, somehow, that's what's going on.
Hold what to escape? There we go.
I'm not running because I'm scared, alright?
No, I'm running because I was about to get my ass kicked.
Yeah, so we're done with that.
Here we go!
Yeah, this area is not
Here we go.
suitable.
Now I just have to find the exit. I'm gonna
Yeah,
hide
good luck
for a
with that.
while. Yeah, it turns out you can't open the menu when you're hanging off of those, by the way.
That makes a little sense. Oh wow.
I figured it was time to give Neptune another chance.
Here we go!
That chance ended in this video, just
Here we
heads
go.
up.
I'm not surprised.
Whew. Here we go!
Hey, look, medals. You gotta get all those. Don't forget.
Whew.
Totally worth it.
Here we go!
Alright, get to the high ground, find the exit.
You know what would be way more useful than a list of the names of the enemies
Here we go!
in an area?
Whew.
Can you throw a guess at me of what you think might be more useful?
Some indicator of their strengths and weaknesses? Their level, maybe? I don't know.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Where's the exit?
Especially since, like, they're the same enemies, depending on which...
Yeah, they're just palette swaps with higher levels.
Yeah. So
they're not even palette swaps half the time.
So you have to remember which ones are strong and which ones are weak.
Which is what, you know, a library monster manual would come in handy for, but apparently they forgot to add that as well.
They can't even divide it up by, like, location. So, like, we could just... It'd be nice if we could assume that Saturn's area was, like, the low-level area, and then... Mega Drive is a bit higher, you know, something.
Yeah, yeah.
Just give me something to work with here. But
some kind of bone.
I mean, most of the time that I've wasted in this game has been trying to figure out stuff that is just, it's done for you in RPGs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I see your path to the exit. Just don't get caught by those enemies, because they will destroy you.
While spinning around on their carpets and hitting you with medicine bottle. What the heck is that even supposed to be?
Here we go.
It symbolizes,
what in this game
World War
symbolizes Game Gear?
World War I. This is the game that most accurately represents the effects on your human psyche of trench warfare.
Sega PTSD girls?
Yes. Half of them are clones anyway.
Well, they've lost those memories then.
Yeah. They were deliberately excised.
Who needs a lobotomy when you can just kill them when something bad happens to them? This is so hopeless. I don't even know why I'm trying.
You just need to complete enough missions that you have to fight the Time Eater again. Oh, this game's so shitty.
There were times when I was like, well, maybe they'll introduce something that will make it better as we progress. But the only thing they introduced was, okay, start repeating quests until you can actually do them and fight the Time Eater again. And the game has not changed one bit since then.
Hey, to be fair, at least the story stuff from here out is basically optional.
Is that good or bad?
Well, we don't have to be subjected to any of their voice acting. Yeah, but except all of the random things that they say in battle and while jumping.
On the downside, that's the stuff that breaks the monotony of us having to sit through this endless series of fetch questing.
I suppose. Are you in the same area?
Yes.
Are you just gonna get killed again?
No, I'm gonna fight for victory this time.
How?
If you get in my way, you're dead. This is nothing.
Yeah, so it turns out the big secret to being able to win is if you have someone with a low class level, just swap them out for someone with a higher one.
What?
And hope that they have an element that works.
That sounds like less of a strategy and more of a random thing to try.
Yeah, well, I mean, I basically picked this group at random, so you could almost certainly say that.
Yes.
Demonic Inferno!
Hey, it did a little damage. Not enough to take out half of any of their hit points, but a little damage.
Eat this!
Just this one time, okay?
Flame Soul Slice!
It's my turn.
No SP.
No, she has 58.
She's a mage.
Not enough to do anything. She does a lot of physical damage for a mage. Oh, the enemy design is so uninspired. Here are 4 squares with a face in the middle of them. It's dumb. It could at least be a Tetris block. It's not even a Tetris block.
I mean, what does there's got to be some video game out there that by complete coincidence has some kind of similar shape to that. Like maybe it's a Mega Man character that we just don't remember.
Maybe. But I mean, you'd think for a game that was like 60% recycled video game memes that they'd do a better job of it, but I guess not.
You listen.
No, it's strong against that.
You listen to the music and you tell me that they were trying to do a good job with anything.
I'm pretty sure that the music was dynamically generated by the gyrations of a hamster wheel.
Either because the only other alternative is that someone actually said, "All right, what if right here it goes?"
Well, maybe he was a guy in a padded room. Maybe they just like found a.
It's the Three Stooges method of music making. Like, what are these enemies doing while they're just standing there? That skeleton guy is having a Tourette's attack.
Yeah, you're right.
The square guys are like, they're like looking around going wubba wubba wubba. Like, look at their eyes.
I know, I see it. They weren't even able to do good idle animations for the enemies.
Go! Here I go! Go! Eat this!
I'd like to see someone completely remake this game in Unity and see if it comes out better.
That would be... Are you sure this game wasn't done in Unity?
You know? You know? I gotta look at the credits now.
I mean, they have Vita SDKs for that, I think.
Oh, they do. They do. They've got like Vita, Game Boy. I don't remember if they've got Game Boy Advance, but they have like the 3DS and the 2DS. They've got Android, iOS. Not BlackBerry though.
No.
Never BlackBerry.
Of course not.
I'll lend you a hand. This is special, you know.
Going all out! Yeah! There's no way I'd lose.
Hey, you completed your quest. Somehow.
This is pretty good.
We killed them and pulled their teeth.
I'm alright with that.
Oh look, our healer just got increased critical damage.
Level up!
Good for her.
Level up.
Do I look cooler now?
The trumpet girl gained a level 2. Good for her.
Do I have to wait?
Yeah, so that they get an offensive boost and there's a defensive boost, but like you can't use them enough to where it's effective anyway.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, they probably consume SP, don't they?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
I think they conserve like they consume like 200 or something.
That's insane. Yeah, library. Next time you play this, go into library and look for a monster.
Something. Monster
bestiary.
compendium.
Yeah, something. If there isn't one, then we need to talk about that, because that's ridiculous.
You open up the monster compendium and it's just like there's just all these question marks and there's like all these mini quests that you have to do to fill them in.
Oh god.
So you already fought them, but you actually have to do this to get the information out.
No, it's like you have to fight them like a certain number of times and it unlocks their stats one at a time.
At the very end of the game you get an analyze skill.
Yeah. It consumes 500 SP.
There's like no difference to those outfits.
Nope.
So like I said, I started fidgeting with menu stuff. And apparently they gave me this in the game at some point. I don't know why, but whatever. She's a maid now.
Whatever.
Because she looks so much like Plutia and Neptune when they're in battle together that I can't distinguish them.
Yeah. Again, very uninspired character design. There are no items.
I want to know how,
Couldn't they just...
like, 20 years
Go
in the
ahead.
future, how is Sega going to wash their hands of this?
Well, they could... Sega makes the occasional good game. They just...
Never with their franchises, though.
Well, that's...
Well, like, what was it? We found, like, those 3 or 4 games at GameStop 10 years ago that were like 99 cents, and they were, like, 3 of the best Sega games that were produced that year. Nobody had ever heard of them.
I remember when I bought Resonance of Fate. I'm like, hey, Sega, and Tri-Ace? $3.99. Okay, well, I'll just try this out then. And it's awesome. And it'll never be made again. Anything like it, ever.
Yep. Not unlike a new Shining Force strategy game. You'll never see it again.
Well, no, I mean, Shining Force is a fighting game series now, Justin. Give it up. They're gonna put Shining Force strategy game characters into Smash Brothers. That's what they should do. Just like a big fat middle finger to everyone.
Well, they already did the big fat middle finger with the fighting game. The Shining Force fighting game contained no characters from Shining Force or Shining Force 2 or Shining in the Darkness or basically any of the franchises that people actually cared about.
Well, no, but that's my point, right? Is that they're like, it's like, hey, we're gonna bring back, you know, character X from Shining Force that you know and love in our next game release, and it's like it's a patch to Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, I'd apparently also picked up a bunch of weapons throughout playing that I didn't know about, so...
Yeah, but I don't think they're good. Are they?
Some of them are, but I don't think it matters that much.
That's what I think too. Your stats are such large numbers that I can't distinguish between what they are and need to be.
Yeah, and then there's like the very bottom item, the little hairband or wristband looking things. Those have stats to them, but they're all like 5 in one in like one thing.
So worthless.
Pretty much.
Nice.
I have all those, so nothing new that I can buy.
Well, look at the number of credits that they're worth. Are you buying them or selling them?
I'm selling them, but like...
Okay.
Yeah, there's... See, that's how bad it was. I actually do look at the stuff they're selling in a second here, and it's all the same items I just sold. So they
No. The thing I'm saying is something far bigger than that. You currently have 103,000 credits. The weapons that you are equipped with are worth like 1,000 credits. The fact that you can't buy... It looks like maybe you can buy some better weapons.
I can buy one better weapon. Oh, yeah, these are all affordable, but like, I've almost got weapons as good as all of these.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for me to buy them.
Well, some of them are the same as the weapons that you just equipped. And like, this is only worth 3,500. I mean, you know, what's the point?
And yet they have bigger stat increases than any of the other stuff that I can buy. But then look at the prices of the other stuff and look at the stats they give you.
Yeah.
Like, watch when I get to the outfits that have no stats, and they're the most expensive thing. So we know who this game is marketed to.
Yeah, exactly. I think that I could have told you that without even looking at it. Dress up your favorite Sega Hard Girls character in the costume of your choice. Enjoy.
After you beat the game and can afford to do so. So they torture you first.
Well, yeah, clearly.
This is an S&M game.
The game is S. The players are M's. Wait. Please tell me it allows you to see how much it increases. Oh, thank God. Yeah, one of those would take your entire money. Oh, yeah, I think... Yeah, they're just dress-up accessories.
Yep.
And holy crap, there's a lot of them. I saw the word waifu scroll by.
I think I saw the word fox, but like 8 times.
Yeah, of course you would.
So by the end of this game, I'm just going to have them all in chef outfits.
I see no problem with that. You said that like it would be a bad thing.
Whatever outfit the fans of the series would hate the most.
Wait, are you selling healing items or buying them?
I'm buying them.
Well, it looks like you can buy them now.
Yeah. Like I said, I went back and I could finally buy them, but like, look at the numbers.
Oh God, they're disappearing from the list. Oh God.
Yeah, the only thing I can get in the... Wait a minute, am I selling them? Maybe I was selling them and I thought I was buying them.
It looks like you probably are selling them.
Because this is all the stuff I had in my inventory, and I'm like, I can't buy anything new.
Oh God!
I was
so you're just selling all your healing
all
items?
my items.
Well, we'll have to fix that in the next episode.
Buy them all back for like 3,000.
It looks like the ratio between buying and selling prices is like a factor of 10. So yeah, you're gonna wanna... It doesn't... There's no part... Wait. No, huh?
No,
There's no part of the screen that...
Yeah, I'm selling
The
them.
part-
I'm selling them.
No, I'm seeing it, but when you click on it, it says buying. At the bottom. It says up and down, select buying. So they didn't even go to the trouble of... Oh, wow. That is a huge screw-up.
Why is the menu called buy and buy sell?
That's... Well, there doesn't appear to be any place on the screen that said specifically that you were buying or selling. It was just like, transactions. Enjoy.
Someone's getting something for something. I hate this game.
Well, you selected a new quest, so it's time to do that quest.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
Did I do another quest? Are we? I thought are we done with this video? We're not done with this video.
We're about halfway done with this video.
I think I had more fun messing around with the menu than I did playing the game.
Well, that's understandable. The game is a piece of crap.
Lying to myself that maybe there was some semblance of character party creation somewhere in this game.
Anything. Oh yeah, change your back to an item master after you sold all your items. That's a great idea.
Well, I thought I was buying the items. That was exactly the problem.
Yeah, you did. I don't understand. I don't have any healing items. I keep buying them and they keep vanishing from my inventory. Oh no. Does that say medicine bills fail or medicine bills fall?
Fall.
Okay, that's not nearly as interesting. Another wonderful musical track.
It's like a mad techno circus.
See, monster info. I just saw it. There's a monster info thing in the library. You see that?
Yeah, but you know what? You know it kind of sucks though. I don't think you can change your party on the world map. I don't know if I've ever tried it. We're gonna try that next video. We're gonna try that.
Next video, we're gonna try something new.
Because if you actually have to go to the library, that means that you have
change party.
That means that you have to go to the area, look at the enemies that are in that area, determine what they are by looking at the monster compendium, then go back to the library and select your team.
Are you suggesting that they didn't design the game poorly enough in this particular case?
That
hey, look, another
oh, I got another Dream Blade plus 2.
Yeah, that's like number 4.
Yeah. It's the most common item in the game.
Yeah, it is. More common than the basic potions. What is this dungeon supposed to be?
I don't know. An underground crash site?
How can something crash underground?
By trying to go up really, really fast.
I see.
What was I even doing here? I don't remember.
I don't...
Oh, I found a lucky band or something.
Oh. So you're trying to figure out how to equip it? Hey, you could get an extra 1,000 hit points. With stamina bangle.
I could.
I don't know why you would ever want to do that, but... They all have such dopey looks on their character portraits.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Well, that's like the common look for like everything now.
Yeah.
Anime is no longer the thing that was closer to realism and different, like it was when, you know, people really wanted to see more of it. Now it's just this thing.
I can go anytime.
It's also a highly accessible thing,
Yeah.
which is way better than spending $24.99 on a VHS cassette with 2 episodes of something.
Do your best.
That's definitely true. I mean, it depends on how much better the episodes that you bought on the VHS are.
And at least
That might be a non-zero margin.
1 out of like 50 things is good, so.
You're done.
Anytime.
What a useful character. She can move like...
I'll finish this at once.
There have been times when she's actually made it into the fray of battle before we killed everything.
Yeah, I know. Like once or twice.
I think she's gonna need that move band.
Yeah, she might need the move band.
You don't really get a choice on how you equip these characters. It's like, oh, this will help a character that's good with items, but they can't move, so I need to give them this.
Yeah, it's each character has a specific item that they need to address a critical weakness in their character. Every single one. For Neptune, it's a gag.
Here we go.
Which we found in another game.
Here we go.
Shh, shh. We're not talking about that game.
We don't have to finish that one, do we? Should we? Should we do more of that game? I mean, that one... At least the story was, like, going somewhere.
What game?
Hyperdimension Neptune and Zombies, or whatever?
Oh, that.
Hypertagmension Blanc and Neptune.
Yeah, right. I mean, that looked like it was more fun than this.
Yeah, and it wasn't even very good.
Well,
I played
it
the
was-
Senran Kagura Estival Versus game, which is basically the same type of game, and it is worlds better than...
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's one of those Dynasty Warriors type games, so it's like...
Despite the fact that Senran Kagura is a very something-centric series, they do actually seem to do a good job of making things actually interesting and fun.
Oh yeah, the games are really fun.
Like the cooking game is great.
You mean the cooking rhythm game? You have to get it
The
right.
cooking rhythm game, yes, it's.
'Cause you
yes.
don't actually cook in the game. You follow a rhythm pattern, and they cook while you're doing that.
Yeah, while you push the rhythm pattern.
Why doesn't everyone own this game? I mean, you'd think like at least one person somewhere would have played it and said, I should show this to my church group and bring it with them.
That sounds reasonable.
Senran Kagura, not Hard Girls versus Hyperdimension.
Either is similarly appropriate for a church group, honestly.
Do you see this game? This is the devil's work. Let's talk about why we don't appreciate the devil's work.
They're talking about Hyperdimension Neptunia, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Estival Versus would go over great with that crowd.
Yeah. Oh, man. Item HP Recovery Plus, you know, if you hadn't sold all of them. If it turns out that you've been able to buy healing items this whole game, I don't know what I'm going to do, man.
Well, I just thought that I could, and apparently I was wrong, but we're going to have to find out in the next video, because, yeah.
Break those boxes. Yeah. And then say yeah as you break the boxes. There you go. Now you're doing it. What's your mission in this area?
Kill 2 of those red things, I think.
Oh. Why aren't you doing it?
Because they don't look like the thing that I thought I was supposed to kill, and then I realized they were later on.
Those are Pac-Man Ghost ripoffs, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're actually called Binky or something.
I see. And there's your visual novel screen.
Yeah, I decided to try
And somehow
it out.
that was a surprise attack. They're surprisingly potent.
Yeah, I think they almost killed me, too.
Wonderful. What's the name of that enemy?
I don't know.
Terra Blink? Terra what?
Terrorlight? I don't know.
I can't see it on my copy. Oh, great, they heal.
It's my turn.
Yeah, they heal a lot.
You're gonna need to kill the healing things first. If you know you could reach them.
Right there! Right there! Right there! It's mine! It's mine!
What's yours? What are you talking about?
She doesn't know.
My magic! Let's get this
She had a line to read on the script, and she read that line.
Check this out!
Like at one point, you just hear one of them saying, "Am I supposed to be reading this part too?" And that's their attack call.
Oh, it has an area of effect. That's a great melee attack.
Yeah, that was fun to discover.
Yeah. Surprise! Surprise, Segami's almost dead. Oh. If you can buy hero drinks, then you can replenish your SP.
Let's try this one. How's this?
She would be a good healer if we can buy things.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you need to kill the ghosts. You need to kill the ghosts.
What should I do? Nowhere to hide. This one. Brace me.
God, her voice is so awful.
Ugh, you can't watch.
I can't watch either.
Promise.
Leave it to me. Attack! Yeah, yeah! Hit! Yeah, yeah! Going all out! Yeah!
Complete waste.
Couldn't dodge
It's
it.
my turn. Not done yet.
Do you lose this battle?
No. No, I do not.
I'm a maid. Oh, I guess you did give, like 11,000 hit points. As long as you can kill the stupid healing ghosts.
Yeah.
Flame
Oops.
Oh. Yeah.
How many things resist fire in this game now?
arrived.
Basically every healer, I think.
Disappear.
Why does she do so much melee
I
damage?
have no idea. She's my strongest character, and I don't know why. She hasn't been in the game most of the time.
I'm confused. This doesn't make any sense.
Well, she's been gaining levels with us this whole time.
I mean, I get that, but why is she so powerful? Oh. Remember what I used to say about this game and balance issues?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why.
I just remembered.
My magic. Disappear.
Just kill it.
Yeah. Nowhere to hide. This one.
And for some reason, she's way more effective against those, so whatever.
It's an element thing, right?
I guess. I mean, wind, that's what... I think that's what...
And she's down.
we didn't need her anyway.
Well, she won't level at the end of the battle if she's down at the end of the battle.
No, she will.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't actually have to care about whether they die in battle.
Just this one time.
Characters gain experience after they died in the battle? Are you serious?
Listen, we can watch it together.
I'm baffled by this. Ha! Whiff. And she's down.
What should I do?
Alright, so the three down are Segami, Saturn, and Game Gear, is that correct?
Yes.
So we're gonna watch them gain a level after this battle.
I think one of them does, yeah. Possibly.
Here.
Possibly. Dreamcast. Netgear.
I'll keep up the good work.
No.
Do I look cooler now?
No, none of them gained a level. And they all have 1 hit point now.
I don't like to sit still.
It has been 3 seconds if... Shut up. Can't you have the item master use the items to save your own items?
Nope. Only in battle.
That's imbecilic.
The game has a little more than balance issues.
Well, yeah.
But it definitely has balance issues.
If nothing else, it has balance issues. But we know that it also has plot issues, music issues, mission issues,
motivation issues,
timing issues, everything.
Skill set issues.
Skill set issues. Job choice issues.
I don't know what difference
issues.
it makes for me to have them do one job versus another, if any at all.
Well, one job has higher stats.
I'm starting to think I should probably bring Segami and IF back to their original classes to see if they get better stuff.
Well, the thing is that you just recently broke your job level cap, so they were probably all stuck at 15 in the job that they were at.
Yeah, I think, but I think they might have...
And now they can finally start gaining again.
But I think in the case of IF and Segami...
You got it from behind and you attacked it! How is that a surprise attack for them?
I hit it while the attack was coming out, rather than hitting them with the attack.
But you were still behind them.
The game doesn't pay any attention to that. You can be right in front of them and get a surprise attack on them.
But that's dumb! Oh boy, fever time. This is exactly what we wanted.
It is exactly what we wanted. That's why we're going to complete this mission.
I see. They're strong against fire, I think.
They ain't strong against this.
No, that's true. I'm good with that.
That looks so ridiculous. She looks like a Muppet when she... Like, I want to replace her face with Kermit the Frog when she does that.
Get this done.
Anytime.
I can go anytime. This, mine. This, mine.
It's my turn.
It's so sad that the fever music is better than the battle music, and this is the fever music.
I wish they'd let us have more fun.
Yeah, level up.
Wow, this vomit cake is so much better than that crap cake.
Yeah, you gotta get all the medals.
Gotta save. God, what is our commentary gonna be like on this game when we hit level 60?
Are we ever gonna hit level 60? Can we finish the game before that?
I hope so. Maybe 45 would be nice.
I just... At some point, you'll do all the missions, and the time meter won't be that strong anymore, is what I'm praying for. Do you think there's any chance of that?
Maybe. But it seems like... Given that every time you beat the time eater, you end up in some kind of story mode... Hey, baseball. Remember that one time we got a baseball and it actually did something and it hasn't done anything since?
Well, you have to collect all of them now. That's the threshold. Oh, that was a 1-star history effect rate quest.
I don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters.
Well, no, it does matter. So... I looked at this. I was watching some of the older videos, and I think the number of stars determines how many skills the time meter gets if the mission goes to the time meter.
Yeah.
Which is a big deal, because like each one of those stars is like it gains 30,000 hit points.
Well, we made it.
Sort of. I mean, you sold a bunch of your items, and we did a couple of quests that were 1-star quests.
Made no story progress.
That's good, though. That means no conversations.